This is Served with me, Andy Roddick. Please hit subscribe. We drop new episodes every week. This clip's brought to you by ServiceNow. AI is only as powerful as the platform it's built on. With the ServiceNow AI platform, your AI, data, and workflows all work together, connecting every corner of your business. To see how you can put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com/AI-agents. What are we starting with, Mike?
Let's do the men's. Let's go right into it.
Let's get into it. I haven't looked at all. I looked like on the way over for 10 seconds.
Oh, good. Your guy Sasha.
Oh, man.
But, okay. So let's start with the number one seed. First time ever in a Grand Slam.
Wow. Man.
Sasha Zverev. Okay, so Sonego, great player. Like Sasha there. I'm going to bump him.
Who's our Claude? I don't believe Sonego. That's Sean. I don't believe they played a bunch. I don't think Sonego's. Can we check that? I don't think Sonego's ever beaten him. That's a good first outing for Zverev, right? You're like, veteran,
6-0.
like
6-0
Zverev.
Yeah. Zverev can listen. If Sonego's, I mean, he's not going to take that return early. Like he's not going to be able to step inside the court on it. I like Zverev through Tabilo, seeded 25. I'm going to plug Sasha into round 4. Next one, Dartery has been playing great.
He just got tuned, didn't he?
Who's that?
Didn't Dartery just get beaten Winston-Salem?
He did, but I don't hate the way that he's been playing this year. He kind of shows up every week.
Right.
Won a couple matches in Canada. The one is like the question is like Musetti. I see him playing Arthur Ferry, who by the way has won matches since Wimbledon.
Yeah, he's in the quarters.
He didn't just kind of take Wimbledon and then revert back to the mean of being 120 in the world. He's kind of making it real. That Musetti Ferry pick, one is like match heavy, but like I don't know what the upside is. One, the upside is maybe top 5 in the world, but hasn't been on court consistently this year. Who do you like there?
I guess Musetti, but I think that's a good point and good for Ferry for not, for building on what he started at Wimbledon. Also, should we timestamp this? There's some really good players in the qualies draw.
Yeah.
So if Dimitrov pops up and has to play here, Dartery.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be inclined to pick a former semifinalist here. So we don't know the qualies yet, but I pretty much have your same picks. You guys?
What have you made? Who are you taking? Musetti?
Yeah, Musetti.
Musetti through to round 4?
I think so, yeah. I haven't looked that far, but yeah. If he's playing to his seeding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
There you go, and carry the 2, 4.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Well, so I've decided, Mike and I were talking on the way over. The point of this show is not, I used to pick every match based on who I thought I would win.
Yep. Mm-hmm. No?
I want to win this fucking draw sometime. I'm sorry. I'm going safe and everyone else is going safe, so you end up middle of the pack. It drives me crazy.
You got to take some shots.
All right,
I'm going to take some shots.
Take some swings.
Shots.
Are you taking one now?
Shots. Ferry.
Wow.
Round 3.
Do it too.
Wow.
Dartery. Round 4.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing. You got to take some shots.
That's awesome.
This isn't who I think is going to win. This is literally, I'm trying to win a bracket. Sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Hodar. That's going to be.
Did you hear no alarm bells there?
For
Kokonakis has struggles with health, but at his peak, he's a very nice player, veteran.
I
beat
don't.
Roger on hard courts. I don't. I feel like someone said this about Hodar to me. They said the results this year have been amazing, but I'm not sure what to make of him yet as a player. Do you have a handle on this guy?
I actually got a text last week from a listener named Rebecca who was asking me basically, why is Hodar so good? I understand the results. I understand the hype, but why? Because you look and it's not like an Alcaraz where he's flying around and that's obvious, or Sinner with pace of shot, and I said, he's kind of a master already, very low air count. Like it's not as if he just goes sprays balls and is unpredictable, which you don't often see in a young guy. He's kind of solid all around. The serve is very good. I don't know that it's elite yet. One thing I think people will start picking up on is forehand to forehand. It's the second time through the lineup that we talk about every once in a while, right? Forehand, a lot of the time, he goes forehand to forehand, likes to pull it, which is a little bit different than a lot of young players who like throwing it inside out. People will start picking up on that. he returns pretty well for a big guy. I'm just saying, like, that's an underrated part of his game. He puts a lot of returns in the court, low air count, doesn't play himself out of it, can hit backhand line. You have to respect kind of all the shots. So it's not this thing where you're looking at Sinner and you're going, oh, elite ball striker. Obviously, it's, Taylor Fritz, elite ball striker, Carlos, fastest guy alive, whatever else it is. He's really good at everything. He volleys really well.
Hodar.
Yes. He can stay back. He does everything well, and I don't know that he has a totally elite singular skill yet. That being said, he has different ways that he can beat you already. He can come in, can take shots, not scared to play defense out of that backhand corner. A very well-rounded player, if not having something that is, the best forehand in the game, or like Feast, where you're like, oh, the ball speed is higher than anyone else on tour, and that that's just obvious. But I am not worried about him. He's
started out in Adelaide at like
250 in the world or something.
Exactly. Wow.
I have Hodar. So Casper's sitting down there in his section against Juan Manuel Cerundolo, which nobody wants to play in a slam.
Wait, the Casper, not hearing great things about the health situation there.
Okay. Well,
that may be Juan Manuel Cerundolo might have his second big upset at a major.
Schweida, sneaky week 2 of the last 2 slams. Tough one with Altmaier. I'm going to go Schweida through to the 3rd round, Hodar in the 4th round. I've already put Zverev in the quarters up top, by the way. Next section, Zizou Bergs. Demon section. I find myself like, when in doubt, I kind of lean Demon more often than not. So I'm going to stick Demon through to the 4th round. I'm going Hodar to the quarters.
I like that.
JW?
Wow.
Look for Zhang, who is really, and you talk about, we sort of have contenders, sleepers, disruptors, and then bluffs. No, I think Zhang is a disruptor. I don't, is he ready to win majors? Probably not. But is this a really good player who could give Hodar? That's a great college match like 18 months ago. I have Hodar as well. I'm a Hodar believer based on results, but watch out for Zhang Hodar. That could be a lot of fun.
Demon Hodar in the 4th round.
I think Hodar. That's a tough one. What do you guys think?
They're all tough, JW. We've got to make some decisions.
Hodar. I'm on the
Hodar to the quarters.
He's still fresh. He's young.
So we all have Zverev, Hodar in the quarters?
Yep. Not very exciting.
Well, damn it. I was trying to. All right. Next, I got to spend some time. The next section is FAA. And then down to Kaboli as the 5 seed. FAA is just a really, really decent, good person.
Right.
Asks a ton of questions. Like, it seems very curious. Says he's completely healthy now. Was an issue earlier, but earlier in the summer. I like FAA through to the 4th round. 2nd round. This is not the 2nd round you want to see if you're FAA.
Brutal.
Khachanov in a major. Like Khachanov in best of 5.
At this major,
has made semifinals here, has made he is a very, like, in majors, you kind of throw out a lot of the rest of it. This guy can play in majors. That is as brutal a 2nd round as there is in the draw.
They're 2-2 lifetime against each other, but they haven't played since 2025.
Yeah.
This is one of the more this guy lost to Bernie Tomic a few weeks ago.
Khachanov?
He's barely in the top 50, and yet this guy can beat anyone on any day and has been to the semifinals at this tournament. Absolutely mystifying player. He either is going to beat Felix or he's going to lose 2-2 and 2. Keep an eye on that spot, but I like Felix too. Defending semifinal points too.
I saw Khachanov when I was doing that, like, the walk of shame into the practice areas the other day. Dude, Ben is a truck. Ben Shelton is a truck of a human.
Right.
He's like, you look like you. I'm like, Ben, shut up, Ben. Like, you don't talk about my body right now. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about
shit about your body.
But wait, he's like, dude, you looking? I'm like, shut up, Ben. You look like a statue. Get out of here. I don't want to talk about this.
He does look ridiculous.
But anyway, the only reason I bring that up is because I saw Khachanov, got to say hello. He's 6'6" too.
Yeah.
He's a they're all monsters.
He's humongous.
And they're big. We used to have skinny people. Like, they're monsters. I'm a tiny little just wisp of a human being compared to, like, these guys. They're monsters.
Berrettini and Berrettini and Khachanov are like linebackers.
Khachanov's a monster. And I don't have him going past the second round.
Okay.
I have FA through to round 4. The next one's interesting. Section with Menchik and Lerner Tien.
I believe that's mixed doubles champion Menchik.
Did you watch much of the mixed?
I fell asleep before it was over. Am I allowed
Don't
to
say
admit
that.
that?
That's not
It was
what
great. It was
fun.
awesome. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was fun.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you, I said this last year and everyone got pissed and all the tennis purists are like, bibbity blue. Here's the deal. And I said this last year. Everyone was like, we have to get eyeballs on doubles. We have to market doubles. We have to get eyeballs on doubles. Here you fucking go. I'm out there on Tuesday and this is my experience. I walk down the hallway. I bump into Carlos. I say hello. He's the nicest person ever. He's like full of energy. He's awesome. Then I go to take my rackets to get strung. And who's warming up right in front of me? Serena. Say hello to her. She's pumped. She's walking out 5 minutes later. They go play their match. You see Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz on the same side of the net in mixed doubles.
The stadium was packed because we got there towards the end of that. Amazing.
Is our goal still getting eyeballs on the game of doubles? Is that the number one goal that I've heard for 30 years? Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I go do some stuff. I got to do a couple things. Come back. I see Carlos again. You know, I give him shit for getting broken in the first game. He hasn't played a match since April.
Nervous.
He gets broken the first game of mixed doubles. He comes back in again. And then I'm like kind of half paying attention. I walk up to the food area, look on. I'm like, oh, he's on court again. You get to see Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz play 2 matches within a half hour of each other. And you're going to tell me this isn't a win?
Unreal.
It is pretty funny. Last year,
I'm sorry.
No, the crowds on the, you guys were there. I mean, the crowds on the ground.
Heaving.
Yeah.
Heaving.
We were trying to get in for the mixed doubles as the Serena Carlos Alcaraz crowd was leaving. And on the grounds, it felt like we couldn't get anywhere. There were so many people.
Now,
and I always say that as a good thing.
Now, and I have a question because I know Doubles Nation's going to come for me here, right? And that's fine. I don't care. Don't care at all. Couldn't care less. And is it about eyeballs on the game of doubles or is it about your personal benefit? Because if it's about eyeballs on the game of doubles, which I've been told was the goal for 3 decades now, mission accomplished. Now, if it's about your lane in this world of doubles, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And I came on this podcast last year and completely admitted that I got it all wrong and I ate shit because Vavasori and Irani won. The only doubles team won. Props, like take a seat taken. Not a single doubles team in the semifinals this year.
Isn't that wild?
And there were more of them.
Yeah, exactly. No, but when there were more of them, that was a funny thing. They opened up the field and the singles players, a complete reversal of last year. It's fun. It's
Which
great.
I think they did the right thing. You have to let more doubles teams in. Like I think that's a great storyline in this whole mixed doubles of things. Is like the doubles teams versus the singles players and the whole thing. Nary a doubles team in the semifinals this year, so I won't have to eat crow this year. But if the goal is celebrating doubles, creating a new fandom for this game of doubles, marketing doubles, eyeballs on doubles, check. Now, if it's about your personal interest as a player in doubles, that's a different story. But what I've been told for 3 decades has been accomplished with this format.
And it's also, that was my office the other day. It was like Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I've got the TV on. There's Ayala, the Tuesday before the U.S. Open. I mean, keep in mind, A, what this week used to be, which was a lot of sponsor visits, but not a lot of action. And B, what mixed doubles used to be like. Go look at the crowds for the mixed doubles 4, 10, 15 years ago.
It's not. I mean, it was nothing.
It's
zero.
not even. I mean, whatever. There are tweaks they can make. I mean, again, I said it half kiddingly, but it might be nice if they started half an hour earlier, so this didn't bleed into midnight. Whatever. Tweaks, great, but on balance, not even a conversation.
No.
This is a win.
No, sorry. Like I don't know what you cannot make an interest argument, a financial argument, a promotional argument, a marketing argument, or a better for the game of tennis argument about this format. Now, if you're a purist and you just like everything the way it was, go to Blockbuster, then watch the old mixed doubles format. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Sorry, I know you're not going to like it, but listen, I'm going to call it as I see it. There's the better for the game. There's better for exposing, or introducing people to doubles and marketing it. And there's, but I don't like it because it doesn't serve me.
Right.
Those are the two sides.
Yep.
Well, good of the game too. So like, how many people saw Muhova? Oh yeah, I remember her. She's
Yes.
this talented shot maker. Oh, mention like now we know there's a. I think that was his first double. Anyway,
Congrats,
he's a win.
congrats to
He's
Menchik.
already won a title.
He said he has a 100% win rate.
Yeah.
And
All right, what do you got here?
Menchik and Tien, I'm assuming you like one of them through to the fourth round.
I think that's
Who's that going to be?
great first round match for. This could be a really fun first round match against Nuno Borges.
Borges
Former
can play.
college
That's
player,
not easy. That's not an easy one for Lerner.
right? I have Lerner. I'm a Lerner believer.
Are you round 4 FAA Tien?
I think I might go with the American lefty.
Okay. I'm going to go FAA because not that I don't think Tien can be there. I'm a huge fan of Lerner Tien. I actually love what he's doing. Again, Borges, interesting. Menchik, interesting. I don't like his path to get to that matchup with FAA as much as I like FAA's path. Therefore, I have FAA in the quarters. So first little wrinkle for JW and we go to the next section. Taylor Fritz, Darwin Blanche, first round. That's a fun one.
So
Up and comer.
Remember Taylor Fritz had to play Tracy's son?
Yep.
All right, we're going to go there. Brandon Holt a few years ago, and he kind of got really rattled by this idea of playing a younger American.
Oh, he
who
got
knew
tight.
a little bit. He
got
got
tight.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And I got to say, to Taylor Fritz's credit, it's one of the great truth tellers. Like,
Yes.
no bullshit about what happened that day. This has echoes. Darwin Blanche got that wild card. I was looking at his results. I think he's on a 6-match, whatever the opposite of a heater is, cooler. He's not coming in with a lot of momentum, but great experience for him. I think Taylor will not have a Brandon Holt part 2. I like Taylor.
I will say that matchup, Fritz, young American, that has whispers of like early night session
Yeah.
on it, not in Carlos's section. So therefore, you got to figure Carlos is going to start on night session. And there's an extra night session because they're starting on Sunday, right? So that one might see a little Arthur Ashe action, which is always a wrinkle. I was played in it 2 days ago. It is so big, that walkout. Do you have Caboli in that Caboli blocks section? I'm assuming you have Fritz to the fourth round.
I do.
Okay.
I like Blocks a lot, who I think is one of the better seeds people might not be familiar with.
Yep.
This is a young ascending player who's got a lot of weapons. I think I have Blocks. I like Francisco Cerundolo. I think I have Taylor to beat Blocks. Is that right?
Yeah, I have Fritz and Caboli in the fourth round. I have Fritz over Caboli. I have Fritz to the semis.
I'll do you one better. The Fritz Zverev head-to-head. Take out the Wimbledon result.
You can't just take out the most recent result. What are you talking about? He went 4-2-2.
He was hurt.
He was hurt. How many tournaments did he miss after Wimbledon?
Fritz, American crowd.
0.
That head-to-head record against Zverev.
You got him to the finals?
I got Fritz to the finals.
Wow.
Spoiler.
I have. It's nice when you can take Zverev to the final and you know that a lot of people are going to take Hodar and Fritz.
I like that.
All right.
I'm going to kind of sneak that one. So I have Sasha in the final on the top half. Off we go to the bottom. But I have Fritz over FAA and Fritz to the semis.
All right.
Medvedev.
The pickleball aspirant.
So,
Did you catch that?
no.
Oh,
you
so
guys
good.
know?
Yeah.
John knows. Come on, John.
What tournament was he at?
Winston-Salem.
He
Was he at
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem? And he was like, I think I should just start a career in pickleball.
This is the worst sport. This is the worst sport. Worse than
He lost to
curling.
Dam in the first round.
He said
Worse than-
pickleball's
He's
worse?
like worse than curling. No, he's like, maybe I'll just go like Jack Sock and play pickleball. You know what?
Yeah.
That's almost worth an audio call-up. But he's just sitting there muttering to himself at a changeover, and somehow Jack Sock and pickleball are catching
Yeah.
Oh,
straight.
he's talking to himself?
Yes.
That's,
Yes.
Maybe
That
I'll try
makes it even
curling. Maybe I'll
better.
just do what Jack Sock did and play pickleball.
He's amazing.
Anyway, we love Medvedev. He's won this tournament before.
He has too much pride for that.
He's not
That's just
coming
a
in with
soundbite.
not much in the way of momentum at majors for Medvedev.
All right. He's in Rinder Kanish's section.
Yeah.
Do you take Medi to round 4?
Guardedly, yes.
Ooh, okay. I see Ottman in that section.
Oh.
Objectively, like I don't know that I'm going to take him to the fourth round, but I've spent randomly, like in Dallas, I caught myself in a 15-minute conversation with him. Here the other day, he's in the little section where my locker is. I really, 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 really like talking to him. And he's into, he talks tennis. Like I see him and I get happy. Like I really like him. I think he's a really solid dude. Sorry, Atman, I can't take you to round 4, but I really think he's awesome. I guess Medi to round 4. I can't quit Medi, and he kills me every slam. I'm taking Foe to the quarters.
You're taking who?
Francis Tiafoe.
Oh, yeah. Another
Martin Dam, big serving lefty. They played last year here, if I'm not mistaken, and Foe got through that one. You see Vachereau up top, walk by him. He's another monster. Beautiful calves.
You're really into the
beautiful calves.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Beautiful calves.
Are you hearing anything about Francis? Last time we saw him, he unfortunately was flat on his back and then losing a set.
Yeah.
6-love, didn't play the mixed. That would be my one concern.
The hip issue.
But I have not heard any rumblings. I guess I think that's probably a good thing. I think if he was compromised in a practice or we probably would have heard about it. Francis seemed pretty happy, at least, or was faking it in the Cincinnati aftermath. If you know something's really wrong, you are uneasy, you're nervous, you're getting through it. He seemed okay. Now that's just purely an uninformed observation. I'm going to take Foe through to the quarterfinals. Notice I want all these Americans here because I just want them to ramp it up. I want this crowd
I'm going to ask you about that.
Go nuts.
to pull these guys through. Absolutely drag and pull these guys towards the final. I Foe to the quarters over Medi.
Good segue to I have. It's funny. I have Foe to the quarters as well. I mean, Medi I think has lost again. I don't have this handy. It was like 5 of his last. I mean, he's had a really rough run at majors over the last 2 years, and is coming off that defeat in Winston-Salem that has him pondering career changes. But it's Medvedev. It's the U.S. Open. I have Francis beating Medi too, actually.
All right. This is one where I had Nakashima. I had as if he gets a seam in this draw,
look out.
I'm taking him deep.
Look out.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hyperbolic here, but I don't know what the actual number is. If it's top 5 or top 10, serve criminally underrated. His first serve, his spot servers is not one we don't give him credit because all we like to do is look at a radar gun. All we like to do is look at a radar gun and say big serve. He must serve well. You look at his hold rates, especially on first serves. He spot serves all 4 spots. Top 10 serve, I think, in the game of tennis.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Now, I'd have to go through it and think of but if it's not 10, it's 15.
Yeah.
But criminally underrated serve, Nakashima. Returns well, backhand's great. Forehand is okay. It's good. Hitting it way better. That's his confidence shot. You see him in Canada, you see him in Cincinnati. He's hitting it well, and he's hitting it both directions. His natural swing path is around the ball, so likes to hit it cross court, likes to hit it inside in. He likes to kind of sweep it and have it kind of go right to left. When he's hitting that inside out one, if I'm playing him, I'm going to stress test that early, and he's running around it around the back end, and he snaps one off inside out. I'm going, this is going to be a problem. Right.
We had talked about, we're going to do a sleeper pick presented by our friends at 8 Sleep, and we're going to do it for both women's and men's draws. And, would you say Nakashima as a 16 seed, given what you described, would he be considered, a tournament sleeper?
Yes.
For you?
Yes. And I know where this is going. We're going to have this conversation in a second. And there's 2 matchups that I hate having to actually address in the round of 16. Nakashima is one of them. I have him going through to the 4th round. Obviously, Rublev will have something to say about that. I'll say mixed doubles specialist Andre Rublev. Yeah. I saw him the other day. I go. You heading out to play mixed soon? He goes, yeah. Fuck. He goes and wins a bunch of matches. He's funny too.
Did you guys hear Mira say I used to have a crush on him?
Yeah. No. Did you see the pictures? They were taking pictures of them on the bench, and Sabalenka was teasing them.
What did he say? That's my hair. Anytime your mixed doubles partner has a crush on you and you're not Svitolina Monfils. Rublev seated, playing a former champion in Marin Cilic. I'm curious now where you're going with this.
I like Rubles in the
matchup
third
call.
round. I have Nakashima through to the fourth round. I mean, there's some heat in this 90. You have one. I feel bad for Patrick Kipson that he had to pull out. He was a wild card granted by the USTA. No one's happy about that, right? So two things can be true. I'm sad for him. Opportunity lost. That really sucks. This is more important to him at this phase in his career than it is to the man he replaced him, who is Stan Wawrinka. And I am ecstatic that Wawrinka is playing in New York.
Yeah.
Originally on the outside looking in for the wild cards, lots of questions about that, which are totally inbounds. I am happy that Stan is going to play New York. I am happy. Also, he has never not been ready, right? It's not as if he's cruising or coasting through the finish line for retirement.
That's the point that's
He's
lost
playing
in
matches.
this. Wait, I told you
Yes.
the text was literally like, I'm fully fit. Like he's ranked 125. He's winning matches at majors. This isn't just a victory lap for like, hey, here's your sheet cake, grandpa, and have a happy retirement. He's a good player still.
He wasn't in like Mauritius with his feet kicked up when they called him for New York.
I mean,
They said, do you want to come to New York? He goes, good.
good.
Yeah.
Turn the plane
He's probably
around.
on the court. I mean, and he's playing Berrettini here in the first round, and they just came off that epic match at Wimbledon.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's like if you're Berrettini, you're like, damn it,
This guy again?
this guy again.
Yeah,
But
I mean-
as a fan, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's run that
Fend-
back.
I mean, there's not going to be a lot of seats available for the Berrettini Wawrinka match. There's just not. I hope it's fantastic. Then we get into like this thing with Novak where we just don't know what the hell we're dealing with. Plays mixed, doesn't go well, goes and plays a practice set afterwards, walks off after 3 games, says, in Cincinnati he was out of breath. Like, so then we're going, okay, do we doubt Novak? And then we know what's going to happen. He's going to be in the semis,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's the
Fooling
same
us.
thing every day.
Not fooling us. The wolf in late summer.
I mean, you're
Don't you? Well, we made it.
Great
This
film.
is a 2-year. Also, I was thinking about that. So the U.S. Open is the last most recent major he's won.
23.
We do this every time. He doesn't fool us anymore, right? This is like 8 majors in a row. We're like, I don't know. He's Novak, but he's.
Are you taking Novak to
I'm
the
taking
semis?
Novak to the.
Does he beat Nakashima? Does he beat Foe?
Taking Novak to the semis.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Novak Djokovic, 2026 U.S. Open semifinalist.
I thought you were going to say champion. I thought you were.
I was like, I thought you were building that up.
I thought you were about to.
2026,
I would've been shocked.
round of 16.
0%.
Cannot do that.
Novak Djokovic, here it is. 2026 U.S. Open second round. I don't know what to do. I have him written through to the quarters. I wanted to take Nakashima, and I don't know what to do with this.
I'm taking Nakashima.
Say it again.
I'm taking Nakashima.
Your algorithm?
Just me as a human.
Oh, so wait, are you doing?
I haven't decided yet on the algorithm.
So you're sometimes algorithm?
Sometimes I don't know.
So you're taking Nakashima to play Foe? You have Medi through there? What are you doing?
I have Medi.
You have Medi. So you have Nakashima. Do you have who do you have in the semis? Medi or Nakashima?
I'm gonna go Medi.
Whoa.
Medi to the semis for Mike.
Yeah.
Pickleball with Zach Sock or U.S. Open?
I know there's a lot of stuff that's legal in New York. Have we been
kinda-
partaking?
Yes.
Just a little Washington Square Park
Just a
action
little
for you?
Square Park chill. For the Comedy Cellar, why not?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I guess Novak semis.
Kind of.
Yeah.
With me. All right.
I don't know.
Come on, join in. Jump in
I mean,
the
I
pool.
will say, like, I want Novak to do it. I want so many Americans in the quarter semis. I don't want it to be one of them to where they're having to take this onslaught of like attention pressure. I want all of them to be. I want 4 of them in the quarters.
Which is not unreasonable. Wait, I'll give you a weird one. I was talking to someone else about this the other night at the tennis. I said, I don't think I would pick an American to win, and I'm not. But if you said 50-50, will an American win or won't they? So I don't have a specific champion I'm going to pick, but I think the odds are pretty darn good.
I'm also
might win a title.
I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse because at Wimbledon it looked great and I was beating the drum and I believed it, and they kind of all folded. And I love these guys, but they didn't. I mean, they would tell you like Ben was not looking to lose
To a qualifier.
where he lost. A guy 150 in the world, and Taylor wasn't looking. I mean, I know he was hurt or something wasn't right, but 4-2 and 2 to Zverev. Obviously quarterfinals is nothing to frown about, but I thought we were going to get some smoke.
Right.
Foe, going out to Bublik and having 77 set points and then losing that match. I thought we were going to have a moment there. I do think there's a real opportunity to have a moment here, and I hope it happens. But I want a lot of them to share this whole thing.
That helps everyone, right?
And I just want it to happen so badly. All right, Ben Shelton. I'm assuming you have him through to the 4th round. Cam Norrie might have something to say about it. Greek sport can hold serve first round. I hate it. That's like a weird. The guy can hold a little bit. Ben has not been breaking serve enough in Grand Slams this year. When I was doing Duffer Central on the practice courts next to him, he spent 45 minutes just hitting returns.
Really?
Pop serving, you hitting returns. So I don't think that's a secret. I like Ben through to the 4th round. I think he's one of the top 5 favorites to win this tournament, and he's had some bad losses in majors this year. I don't know that he would tell you any differently. Yuri Lehechka. There, I have him in the next section, in the Feast section. Do you have Feast through to the 4th round?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes me feel like you're going to do a little something more with him. Artur Feast, it's a little bit of name candy. They're going to get a big court. Tsitsipas. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah. He creates so much speed. I'm not sure what Steph is going to do. He's going to get enough. Feast is going to get enough looks at the serve. Tsitsipas, in the best of times, didn't really like playing in New York. So we'll see how that goes. Shout out Jack Kennedy, who won the juniors. Give us some.
But I'll give you another shout out, which is what's her name? Reese Brantmeyer. Who is that? She's on the draw. She plays for North Carolina. She sued the NCAA about this ridiculous rule about prize money. So Jack Kennedy, who just won, a very nice player from right around here, just won Kalamazoo and is going to UVA. He can keep his prize money and keep his college eligibility because of Reese Brantmeyer and that lawsuit.
Good.
So good for Team Brantmeyer, and Jack Kennedy's. He's not a big guy, not a lot of weapons, but he moves well. Nice title in Kalamazoo. Fun player to watch. He'll be
Kalamazoo, for those listening, is where they play junior nationals. Just for you, I'm looking at Mike and Sean. For those of you who have no idea what happens outside of major tennis,
no idea.
Your entry point was majors.
Yep.
Kalamazoo, one of the best tournaments. If you ever get a chance and you want to see junior tennis, it takes over the entire city. Kalamazoo does such a gracious and great job of hosting hundreds of junior tennis players. And if you win that forever in a day, you get a wild card into the Big Boy US Open.
That's cool.
So Jack Kennedy won that this year. Well done. And well done to finally riding that thing. For a couple of years there, you could take money from Captain Geek Shrimp Shack down there in Oxford somewhere, but you couldn't take the prize money that you had earned at the US Open, which is dumb McDummerson. Like, that is so stupid. So I'm happy that's been remedied. Feast. Okay, I just want to, real quick, because you said you're going to take him to the 4th round. Lehechka drilled Feast in Miami this year. It was 2-2, and it wasn't that close.
He broke his back.
Yeah.
I put a lot of stock in hard court momentum.
Yep.
Probably more than any other surface.
Yep.
That result doesn't augur well, but I think Feast is really. I think we were talking about Hodar, where you sort of explained, but a lot of people are still like, how does it all fit together?
Yeah.
You feel like you watch Feast play. He's 22 years old. I feel like I get it. Like, I get the package. I get how he's using.
Oh, he's the opposite. He's the opposite of watching Hodar.
He makes total sense to me, and it's all there.
He serves massive. He has one of those electric type bodies that, like, there are people who like Hodar plays well, but it doesn't feel like he explodes, right? He doesn't feel like Carlos explodes, Sinner explodes. Feast absolutely explodes. The areas of improvement, his serve keeps getting better, right? Thank you, Goran. It used to be, and I watched even in Lehechka this year in Miami, which is that 3rd round that I want to circle. I know I keep harping on it, but if you can play with pace to Feast, he needs time to wind up. He has big swings on the ball. He used to take errant swings on the backhand side, right? He would try to force that ball too early so you could stay in that pattern, and he would try to take shots. He is now seemingly settling into that cross-court backhand thing and saying, I'm not getting out of this. I'm not going to panic. This is not the way that you beat me, is just by rallying cross-court, right? You have to create speed to his forehand side to be effective. It's like a little bit like Fernando Gonzalez back in the day. You know that if you went big to his forehand, it wasn't the biggest forehand on the planet, and it wasn't the best defensive forehand on the planet. Now, if your intent was to go big to his forehand and you didn't quite square one up, you were going to get your face annihilated. You were going to get a mauling from his forehand.
Punch in the mouth by the return
100%. Yeah. Same thing with Fils. You know that there will be, and less, by the way. He's getting better every time we watch him. And he's improving this much, and he's missed a ton of tennis the last 2 years, and he's still
major of the year.
And he's still improving at this pace. He's top 5 if he gets a full calendar year. I don't think that's...
Let me ask you this. This would be, if we're still talking about a matchup with Lehechka, this will be the 5th time if they end up playing. It'll be the 5th time they've played this year. Fils is one of the most 2 recent events. You're talking about the Miami one where he bounced out. How much is...
Sorry, Lehechka's won them.
Lehechka won in Miami, and then according to this, Fils has beat him in Madrid and beat him in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So how much is recency and seeing somebody often,
It matters.
Right.
Yeah.
It matters. I'm just saying, like, it's ingrained in my brain just because it was a big match in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And
semifinals.
It was 2-2.
Yeah. Right.
Or 1-2, whatever it was. It was
2-2. It was 2-2.
It was bad.
He didn't play Australia. He played on hard courts. He and Nakashima actually have won more hard court matches than anyone.
Yeah.
And then he didn't play Roland Garros.
Yeah.
So that leads me to believe maybe we weren't getting the full feast in that match you saw.
Maybe, but the fact that he's won the last 2, Madrid is less of a thing because it's clay, whatever. But it's point being, it's an uncomfortable. It's going to get his attention, that 3rd round match. You have Fils and Ben. Who do you got there?
I have Arthur Fils.
Ooh.
This is a tough one.
I don't know. That's a tough.
This is a
really
tough one.
Nakashima, Novak, and Ben and Fils. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
I'm buying myself time. I'm going to go to the next section because I still have not decided. I hate that so much. I don't want to talk about it. Next section, Bublik, Tommy Paul. I'm taking Tommy Paul to the 4th round.
I don't know if Bublik even gets Tarante, if that's a 2nd rounder.
Tarante's he's been beating a lot of top 10 opponents. Won Novak Djokovic in Cincinnati also, but his record against top 10 opponents in the last couple of months is actually plus. Massive forehand, backhand is okay, but he can rip your face off too.
Another one of these guys who another big boy. These
monster. He walked past me the other day. It's just like they're all monsters. They're all big.
See?
They're all tight ends, but like skinnier. They're all monsters. I'm taking Tommy Paul through that section. Found a little bit of form.
Yeah.
In Cincy, I think he's going to be one of the guests for our show tomorrow. Media Day.
Right now, still slated, right?
Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of. We're doing live shows Friday, which is tomorrow from when we're shooting this, on set at the U.S. Open. If you're on the grounds, come see us at Serve.
1 to 4.
We'll go through the full kind of roster of what is at least penciled in for now. At the end of the show, I have Tommy Paul through. Alcaraz. This is a pretty good draw for Carlos.
Yep.
Sefulin, very good. Had a great run at Wimbledon. Better on grass, but I was just not wanting Carlos, or if I'm in his camp, you don't want Carlos to play someone Khachanov, where he can serve and he can go the distance. And if you're Carlos, you want the opportunity to hit balls. You want to create some rallies. You don't want to deal with a Tarante forehand, right? Where it's like he can take you out of the situation. He will have time against Safulin, against Faria Brooksby, against Arnaldi. And then if Carlos, let's just say we're comfortable with him making the 4th round, he's deleted a lot of the thing,
into this.
It's like, oh, he hasn't played since April. That matters less each match that he wins.
Right.
If he's in the 4th round against Tommy Paul and he's gotten there, are you taking Tommy Paul has a sneaky good record against Carlos though, also just for what it's worth.
It's 6-2. Carlos leads 6-2.
But he's beaten him at Masters Series, I think in Canada twice. At Masters 1000, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct.
So he's going into that match saying, yeah, Carlos is a better player than I am. I don't think but I've beaten him in Masters 1000s twice in the last 3 years or something like that. So all that being said, if Carlos makes the 4th round, I think he's Carlos again. It's a big if.
Yeah. Or you don't think if he makes the 4th round, eventually the lack of prep work and maybe the conditioning comes into play. I mean, I couldn't tell anything. We talked about it as a great thing. He's playing mixed. I took nothing away from that. That does not give me any better sense of whether he's
Do you want to know
healthy, match fit or not. Right?
I don't know if I should say this or not, but fuck it. You know what I looked at? And it was like it's the same thing you do in Australia, right? So you get to Australia and you walk into the locker room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if someone's pigment
right.
looks like Sean's, you're going. They have not
issues.
been. They have not been outdoors. They have not been outdoors in hot weather.
I've been grinding it out.
Yeah, like if you don't have a tan and you show up in Australia, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm more acclimatized than you are. I'm just gonna say I wanted Carlos to have more of a tan. I did. I did. I wanted to just be that bronze statue. I wanted him to just be that, like, you know. And I don't know. That bothered me a little bit. And
You don't read that. You're either practicing in the heat and putting in the yards, or you're in Ibiza and woke up at noon and slept the afternoon
Ibiza?
away. Yeah.
I'm just saying when he goes to Ibiza, he wins.
That's funny.
Slams.
That's true.
He's
That's
got
true.
the time off did wonders for it. The hair.
Dude, his hair.
Man.
He,
So
okay,
jealous.
you ready for another one? You ready for this?
Sure.
Big statement. Carlos is Beckham. Carlos is Beckham.
Why?
Name two athletes with more variety and more
Yeah.
options with their hair.
I mean, it is absurd and annoying.
That's good.
Carlos
You're
is
right,
Beckham.
right.
He shows up at the Open last year, buzz shaved head. That's what Beckham used to
And then he
do.
went blonde, right?
Now he's got a little thing like in his hair, like he's Beckham.
He went clips.
Yeah, he's like a full chia pet.
His fit for this
He did the
tournament.
braids. I love last year. You know, this week. Well, you can talk about this later, but you know, this week for players, it's a big week, and there are a million sponsorship things, and you're fulfilling your obligations. Remember last year, he got a bad haircut from his brother, and he said, "Oh, the hell with it."
That was a great
Take it
haircut
all,
by his
take it.
brother.
But I love the fact that everyone else, it's their week of close up, and he's like, "Ah, it looks ridiculous. Just take the whole thing off."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then of
because
course
he
he wins.
can.
Then he wins the tournament.
Because his hair is fucking talented.
Right.
He's Beckham.
His hair is
I like
fucking
that.
talented.
He's
I like that a
Beckham.
lot.
He's Beckham.
Do we have any idea of tonsorially or not? Do we have any idea sort of what state his game is in? I mean, I don't.
No.
I mean, he could. To me, he could win this tournament and catch a gear. He's fine. The wrist is healthy. He's the defending champion. I mean, he's also hasn't played. You know, it's.
Are you taking
Ironically
him?
enough, it was Vertinen. I think the guy who beat Ben, the qualifier, who keeps showing. I think isn't that who he played in Barcelona? That was like April. The guy has not played a sanctioned singles match since April. Anyway,
All
I
right,
think
so that means
Carlos-
you
I
have
think
Losing
I-
losing early?
I have Carlos losing to. I think
You have
he
Carlos
wins a
losing
few
to Feast in the
yeah.
quarters?
I think he wins a few matches, beats the guys he should beat, and then this lack of match play for the last 6 months bites him.
Well, you just made my pick for me then. I'm taking Carlos.
Carlos
So is it going
to
to be
the semis?
Carlos to the semis.
Carlos the semis? But who's he beating in the
Yeah,
quarters?
who's he
Because you
beating in the
still
quarters?
haven't picked Shelton or
Yeah, exactly.
Feast.
God, these
I was hoping you were just going to forget about
I was
that.
not going to forget about it.
what a draw! This quadrant is brutal.
It makes it easier. Okay, so I'm going to stick with my thing. And I know all of you are going to be like, you can't have a bias. You're a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm a jackhole.
Who said that?
I'm a jackhole on a podcast. Get out of here. I am doing this with feelings. I want so many Americans in the quarterfinals. Therefore, I'm going to put Ben in. I have Carlos in the semis. I have Carlos in the finals.
All right.
I mean, what is it that you always say, right? Pick up against the greats at your own
Your own peril.
Uh-oh. I know where you're going. Come on.
Do you
No
have,
way.
do you have Fritz and Carlos in the finals? or
April.
You have Zverev and Carlos.
April, Barcelona. All right.
I have Carlos winning this tournament.
What a stretch.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
I did like you said you were going to take shots, and then you
I
have
know,
1
I
and
know.
2 in the final with Carlos winning the tournament.
Who do you? Okay,
What is
let's
he,
go
who's he have in
around.
the semis?
Let's go around. Who do you have in the final?
I have Arthur Feast beating Fritz.
Wow.
Okay. Who do you have in the final?
I have Alcaraz, Fritz.
Who do you have in the final?
I'm just keeping track of yours. I always do mine like
Wait, who do
Sunday
you have
morning.
winning?
I think I'm going to take Fritz. I think I'm going to take a flyer.
Here's the way.
I think he can do it.
That would just
I
rock.
think he could do
listen, that would be amazing. And I know 1 and 2. Here's where I'm at. Will you ever get a better opportunity for less people to take 1v2 to a slam final?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think there's going to be a lot of
interesting.
Fritz. I think there's going to be a lot of Shelton. I think there's going to be a lot of Feast. I think there's going to be a lot of Hodar. I think, and all great reasons. I don't think like pot odds will ever be more supportive of Zverev v Alcaraz in a Grand Slam final, and I'm hoping people just get enthusiastic about the others. And Carlos, let's it's 1v2. Carlos hasn't played since April.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a given. We have no fucking idea what he's going to do. I think he's going to make the second week, and if he's been doing the physical work,
Yep.
which at this point, if it's a wrist injury, you have no reason for your legs not to be in shape. This doesn't prevent you from running, doing drills. Like, there is no reason. It is a failure with him and his team if his legs give out during this tournament. All he should have been doing is legs.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen plenty of videos of him out running full bore, even without a racket.
Now, does that mean he's match fit? I don't
That's
know.
the thing.
We don't know. And there's a lot of space between the gym and a fifth set in Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Right.
For lack, I don't know. Like, if I'm going to take someone else, it's going to be as much of a risk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Doesn't mean he's 70% to win the tournament, but is he 20% to win the tournament? And is that as much as anyone else?
I think you're right about making the second week.
Can you? I mean, if
Makes
if
the second
this,
week.
if this
I don't know.
happened,
Yeah.
If this happened, what a wacky year this would be. So he wins the youngest player to win the career slam. Great, Australia. Carlos is rolling. Then a couple of strange results, a wrist injury that makes him miss the next two majors, and then he comes back and defends his U.S. Open. So if this were to happen, he would have two majors won, two majors missed, and a pretty severe injury sandwiched in between. That would be a very strange year.
How about missing 6 months of the year? And if you winning more majors than Sinner.
Yeah,
That's nuts. That would be nuts.
Love tennis.
Tennis, exactly.
Love tennis. And again, I'll say it like, guys, I know Sean, you're right. I wanted to take shots.
Yeah.
I did.
And you really didn't.
You took Carlos Alcaraz and then the guy who just won the last
gonna say.
major.
Did anyone else take Zverev to the final?
No.
Shot taken.
All right.
Women draw. That's true. That's true. Took shots. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Was I trying to be differentiated? Did you give me Zverev and no one else took him?
Well,
Yeah.
and you know what's
Sorry.
cool. You know what's cool about this?
You invite me in for cookies and you leave the door open. I don't know what to do. Like,
Obviously, you can go to serve.bracket.tennis and sign up and fill out your own bracket. But the cool thing is, you know what Bracket Baron added for this time around?
It's pretty sweet.
He added groups. So you can actually put people into a group so you can
sick.
easily track who you're playing against.
Oh, great.
so you can
All
have like
your
your own
buddies.
fantasy
that's a
football
good,
league before
Yeah,
like bracket challenge.
essentially,
Exactly.
like in our bracket
Oh,
challenge.
this is sick. I missed the emails. This is amazing.
So we'll easily be able to see how bad
great.
your picks are.
Oh, this is great. Techie Sean, get in.
Oh, I'm in.
He'll
On
fill
Sunday
it out.
morning.
Picks?
On
I feel
Sunday
like-
morning.
yeah, he
I always
fills
do
it-
mine
he does
like
it
last
late.
minute. I
He
have to
does
do it
it
in
late.
like less than 5 minutes.
Oh, you're filling in.
I let the spirit of tennis just move me.
Ooh, I like this.
The power of tennis compels you.
I don't know, guys.
All right.
And so we have our sleeper pick presented by our friends at 8 Sleep.
My sleeper-
is Nakashima.
Do we want to do a sleeper pick? Okay, to win?
I was gonna say
I don't know. I don't know
I
how
think
much of
somebody
a
that can go on a run. I mean, what do you think? Somebody that we feel like can
I don't
go
think it
on
needs
a
to be
run
the-
and
the full
surprise
way.
us.
Yeah.
I just think it's somebody that can make a deep run, somebody to keep an eye on, somebody that could.
I don't know how much of a sleeper
Beat
this
the
is
odds.
right now.
What do you got?
I think Hodar is a real contender.
I like that.
Like he's not. Listen, I know he's young, so people are talking about him. The other thing that everyone kind of like doesn't give Kaboli enough credit. Still,
he's just there
he's seated
consistently
5.
right
Like,
now.
I mean that would surprise nobody. In bottom half, Nakashima. Now they get to the 4th round. Nakashima beats Novak. Everyone who doesn't follow tennis can be like, "This is crazy."
Is it though?
He's been playing great.
You agree? Who
is
you writing
sleeper-
the story about?
No, I mean, are we talking like Rafael Kolignan? Are we talking like?
Yeah, it's
what's
whoever
our,
you want. It's whoever you want. Who you pre-writing the story about?
I like Michael Zhang.
I love that.
That's cool.
Who's but I mean he's not winning the tournament, but if we're talking about a disruptor type.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
he would have to take
So like
Hodar
hype
out.
around Hodar and then Zhang beats
Yeah,
Hodar
then
second
Zhang-
round
yeah,
type
that kind of
situation.
Thing. Yeah, that kind of thing.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
8 Sleep, and then we're doing sleeper picks brought to you by 8 Sleep every day.
It'll be every round, so we'll update where everybody is.
that's
Then each
good.
round we'll pick somebody.
Okay, so
that
this
we
is
feel
like a big tournament.
This is the bigger.
Someone might
tournament
just find
overview.
themselves
Just
in a
keep an eye on
final, and then we're gonna do like sleeper picks each day based on
Right.
matchups.
each round.
Each
so
round.
we'll take a look at each round and be
Sick.
like, who do we
So,
feel
like,
good?
Carlos could be a sleeper pick. And
Zverev could be a sleeper pick.
I'll take a
Zverev.
sleeper guy. Yeah, guys haven't played since April. I'll take him sleeper. I already made my sleeper pick. Carlos Alcaraz.
Exactly.
Carlos and Zverev, a couple of sleepers.
Guy hasn't even played tennis this year.